Hello guys, what's up? It's your boy KFT Tjcombo, and we're back again with another video. Before I start, I'm sorry if my voice can be a little bit coarse. I have cold today, but I should be fine for a few days. So yeah, and today we're going to be discussing about BS Igniz. This to sum it all up, this character is ridiculous. Straight up, it's like it's like in guild raid wise, BS Ignis is like equivalent to his subordinate
来たか。
BS Chrysalid. So if BS Chrysalid can dominate the guild raid Omega for Omega Rugal,
私の願い面白い。
BS Ignis handles Nightmare guild raid Nightmare Geese pretty well. And we're going to take a look at his kit on why he's so powerful. Okay? Let's see.
残念だな。
Okay, so BS Ignis. A lot of the people have been not so hype about BS Ignis because the hype really goes to BS Original Zero when that character have just been shown in the KOFAS forums. But and that's because of his typing. First of all, because of his typing, he's a blue balance. He's a blue balance character. So you might think that oh this typing sucks. But honestly, it doesn't even matter because, first of all, his leadership. His leadership is pretty solid. Increase all star fighters attack by 55%. So this means he can pretty much be flexible with his composition as a leadership. But to be fair, you're only going to be using Ignis as your main damage dealer, not as your like your main leader. You know, you're going to be using basic this as your main damage dealer. And earlier I said he was ridiculous. Why? Let's take a look at his scores. It's mostly thanks to his Ruler of Darkness. This core pretty much counters what all of the all of the characters struggle against with Guild Raid Nightmare Geese. First, Darkness Immunity. That pretty much negates the damage that the thingy when BS Geese I Guild Raid Geese puts his hands up, and when he when he pretty much make an impact to the ground, it make a little blue aura under it. That's when the darkness will stack up. That will not hurt BS Ignis, even though he can be interrupted by the a little by the ticks of the ground aura, but he can but he will not take damage from the darkness dot itself. So that's pretty much why it was pretty much its score is pretty much counters Guild Raid Nightmare Geese. Second is decrease active school cooldowns by 1 second upon landing a basic attack, and 50% chance to increase all enemies damage received by 35% for 7 seconds upon landing an active skill, guard included. So, the big thing here in this score is his decrease active skill cooldowns by 1 second upon landing a basic attack, guard included. So this means that when he goes into his awakening skill rotation, he has pretty much infinite. He has pretty much has the fastest awakening skills rotation. Even rivaling SSQ. And there's a tactic when in guild raid, it was been shown by what's it called? Bandalgom TV. A terrific guy, by the way. You should subscribe to him. And pretty much his skill rotation around is around Guild Raid Geese is interesting because instead of going for the traditional all three skills spam, he goes for the he goes for the he goes like first skill to third skill and then basic attack and over again. That is pretty much the fastest way because the one flaw of BS Igniz here is that his second skill pretty much need to finish his animation first slightly before continuing the spam. So I'm gonna show you here in championship on how he does the awakening skill rotation by Bandalgom TV. Also subscribe to him by the way. Um, he makes wonderful guild raid runs and sometimes time attack. Amazing guy by the way. So we go to the championship and let's championship. Okay. First we're gonna be talking. Oh, oops. Wait, I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. So okay. So this is the flow of BS Ignis. So his second skill cannot be like it faces the same problem as um BS Geese third skill, you know, the Shipuken. That goes for his second skill as well for BS Ignis. But Bandalgom TB find a way to circle around it and first he only goes for the rotation when in awakening skill. First and then basic. So this is the rotation he always use. Wait, here. Like this one. Okay. Hmm. Let's try it in Guild Raid because the because his skill rotation is pretty amazing in Guild Raid. And it's much faster than SSQ, yeah. Even rival to recently arguably the best character in KOFAS. So go to the Guild Raid and you're gonna see how much damage it can inflict to BS Guild Raid Gisaward here. Nightmare Geese. On lunatic. On lunatic, you know. Okay. Hmm. So here. I'm gonna not I'm not gonna talk while I do the run because I need to focus here because um BS Ignis is has a very fast um skill rotation and the cost of it is pretty squishy for a character that's BS and a balance. So enjoy the run guys.
Ready? Go! よく見ておく。最強の力を。さらばだ。 強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をよく見ておく最強の力をさらば
So there we go. 431 million damage. BS Igniz 3-star solo run. I mean, how cool is that? I already did a run 2 times earlier, so yeah. Uh, this is my build for BS Igniz. By the way,
残念だ
I had my imprint stones. All three BS Volume 3 imprint stones maxed up. And for my cards, I got pretty lucky with this um, SPC 6 star 6 star filler card, and full set of this behind the veil. And I use Chrysalid's 6 star option card exclusive, and a Maxima card. And all in all, it's crazy. Uh, for for his for he makes the run in BS Lunatic hassle free. I would say I can do better. I can do better scores than the in the earlier run. I can do better scores in in the Lunatic, and I'm just showcasing you how powerful BS Ignis is. Considering his typing, it's pretty impressive actually. Uh, so that's it for my. Oh, By the way, I almost forgot. BS Ignis. Another one of his plus in this course is he has 30% power charge rate increase. His power charge rate is so ridiculous. He can fill up his PG gauge in the blink of an eye, basically. That's why he can fire off um, finisher after finisher. And also, both his finisher, his 3 PG and his regular finisher can cancel uh, Nightmare Geese ground aura thingy there, which is another huge plus for BS Ignis. So do I cover all of that? Um, Basically, BS Ignis is an amazing character. Definitely a good addition to the BS roster, considering its predecessor, BS Grizzlyd had also a terrific run with another guild raid, which is uh, guild raid Omega Rogal. Um, and yeah, basically the only thing that holds him back is that his second skill animated, cannot be animation cancelled fast. I would say it basically faced the same problem as uh, BS Nightmare Geese third skill, and that's pretty much it. All in all, the character is pretty terrific. Uh, should you, but should you prefer BS Ignis over BS Original Zero? To an extent, because um, BS Ignis can pretty much handle the lunatic pretty eas pretty easily. But that's not to say that BS Original Zero can also handle the expert mode in on BS. I mean, Guild Raid Guild Raid Nightmare Geese. So that's my 2 cents on that. And hopefully you enjoyed this long video on covering BS Ignis. And I'll see you guys next week for another content. I'm going to be highlighting BS Chrysalid, the first one to really shift the PvE, especially the Guild Raid meta, basically. So uh, that's all for today. If you like my video and like you can like you can like this. You can also subscribe to my channel. You can also comment on something that you had in mind, and that's pretty much it. So once again, it's your boy KFT Tjcombo, and cheers.